Hey people, welcome to part 5. Hey people, welcome to Bethel Brothers Hot Rod. Hey people, welcome to Bethel Brothers Damn dude. Alright, you ready this time? Hey people, welcome to Bethel Brothers Hot Rod. Part 5 of Project Sam's electrical system. I gotta run a few more wires today, maybe I'm getting something to turn on. Haha, stick around, stay tuned. While I was editing yesterday's episode, Joe had said, hey man, did you put that ground on your running board? And I'm all, yeah. He expressed some concern about the power being grounded out, so I moved it over here to the frame. Okay? Are you happy, brother?
Yeah. Not only can you shoot a current down,
This is a power probe.
or make it ground out, but when you touch
Exposed wires.
circuits, it tells you what it is. See, it's a hot. See the red?
Well, I'm looking through black and white, but yeah.
Okay. And if I come over here, you can go through these and find out what each one is. That's a ground. Bam. That's a hot. The ground.
We got the battery hooked up temporarily, and we're just checking lines.
That's a hot, and I got electrocuted.
Because I kept getting confused to what was going on. So remember, the fuel pump's been, I ran the wires in the ground for that. Joy's just gonna hook that in and shoot power to it, and if hear the pump, so it's good to go.
And the cool thing about this, if I was ever gonna do something stupid like shoot negative current down it, and it's supposed to be hooked up, there's a little pop fuse on there.
So it doesn't burn your lines out, it'll pop the fuse. That's so cool, thanks man. Okay, Joey and I threw some deal. Okay, let me put it this way. I hooked that one up as a ground off the starter. That was wrong. Total big mistake. We went off of Joey's jet boat and figured out what we were doing wrong. So he's hooked up his power probe. We got a push button start. I told you that days ago that I wanted to use a push button, so check this out. This is what it'll do. Got the push button right here. Start the motor. Right now, Joey and I are making up a switch panel. I'm not going to tell you where we got this, but it's aluminum. It's the same aluminum that we got up in here. Yeah. So I just want to let you know that's what we're doing right now. We're going to hook up some more switches, but we need a panel, so that's what we're doing. We're making a panel. Joey's starting to work on the fuse boxes, and he's going to mount them up to the plate that I fabricated up. Should I paint that thing, man? Yeah, I probably should really quick. I'll do the quick trick. I'll get it hot and then paint it so it dries really fast. And then I got this done, man. I kind of polished it a little bit. I don't have enough polishing compound to get it totally mirrored, but it's pretty mirrored. And it's going to go right here. So all the switches will be right there in easy access where the old stereo went. Alright, you heard me referring to a trick about heating up this paint. It's only been like 15-20 minutes. You throw the part in the barbecue and you shoot it with paint. You got it mounted on and bolted. Joe and I are going to throw it in the truck. Joe's hooking up the switchboard, putting some of the switches on. I found a couple bolts while I was digging for some bolts that were long enough for this that I'm going to run through. Joey actually jacked them. It's a little package deal to hold it to the dash. It'll be a little bit beefier, and they got little nuts and washers and all that cool guy stuff. So I got to drill those holes. We're going to pop that in, then you'll see what we're doing. Alright, Joe masterfully wired up just about every damn thing in here.
This ain't mine, this is for the lights.
Those are for the headlights. We haven't ran those yet because we don't really have the time. Run through the switch. What's the switch list? Starter.
Fuel pump, power, horn, headlights.
I got in the front and he hooked it all up to the fuse box. Turn the power on and bump the starter, would you? Ooh, look at that. Now hit the horn. Haha. There's the fuel pump. Clickety, clickety, clickety. So we got Joe hooked up all the juice. We got the main We got the horns, we got the ability to start the motor, ability to feed the motor.
We just need to hook up a stop.
Now we gotta hook up a stop, and Joey was mentioning there's a lot to this distributor, so maybe next time for the next episode there'll be more explanation on that.
I explained it that one time. It's an HEI ignition module fucking distributor. There's no coil. There's a little banana shaped thing that has little brushes, and when the distributor spins around from the gears inside the motor, it creates its own current, so you don't need a coil.
And it goes to the battery, see, battery. Joey and I are gonna hook up a 007 Secret Squirrel hide it switch. So now there's no key, you know, like how are you gonna stop it? So we're gonna hook that up to that. It'll be a kill switch hidden, and we're not going to show you where that's at. Just for security reasons, but you get it. The key thing was highly overrated anyway. I dig it. Jump, push button, and go. It's gonna have an alarm. But major stage surgery parts that needed to be done electrical wise are now complete. Alright people, so a lot of thanks to Joe for tackling the headache of that job. Thanks for watching Bethel Brothers Hot Rod.